Hello and welcome to my very first YouTube video travel vlog. I'm flying to Tenerife today and I will try to spend less than 150 euros. The reason why I'm doing this is because people keep asking me how I can afford to travel, and because it's actually the third time I'm trying to fly to Tenerife, but I kept missing my flight. So, I got to Tenerife in the evening and arrived at the South Airport. In case any Americans come along this video, Tenerife is an island that belongs to Spain, but is located next to North Africa. Since my hotel was located on the other side of the island and I totally underestimated how big the island is, I had to travel 2 hours by bus to get there and ended up going to bed right away. I woke up the next morning and took the bus to a beach called Playa de Bolulo, or however you pronounce it, to watch the sunrise. There was nobody there as it was 7 a.m. and it's a stunning black sand beach. So I obviously had to turn wedding mode on and take some pictures. I got quite tired and ended up walking back to my hotel, which took me 2 hours, and I had to walk through what looked like to be a labyrinth, but I got to enjoy some really nice views. Back in Puerto, Cruz, I got breakfast in the first supermarket I found and ate it in the parking with an ocean view. After that, I got back to the hotel and got ready to head to Charco de Laja, which is like a natural pool. The bus drove along the coast, so it took me 40 minutes to get there. And it was quite busy when I got there, which annoyed me a bit at first. I'm not a big fan of overcrowded tourist spots, but I still managed to find a spot to spend the afternoon. Later I tried to get back, but I had to realize that there's a bus like every hour. It took me forever to get back, but at least I made it before sunset. Then I went for a walk and stole some flowers before getting some fast food and walking back to the hotel. When I'm traveling, I spent the entire day walking around. I kind of forget to eat. So the next morning, I got breakfast at the hotel, and it only cost me 7 euros. And then I got ready to rent a scooter, because I found out that the daily rent is only 35 euros and I would save so much time. After getting the bike, I had to a gas station, but I fell down before even getting there, since I don't really know how to drive a bike. The first time I had to stop the bike and I just fell over like dominoes. But at least the petrol was cheap, so I got some snacks and headed to Muscovany. Which allegedly is the Machu Picchu of Tenerife. And I went on the highway to get there, which turned out to be my worst mistake. Since I was freezing and I felt like the wind is going to blow me down the cliffs and back to God, I felt quite paralyzed and was physically not able to drive faster than 20 kilometers an hour, which caused some traffic, and it just got worse the closer I got to Moscow Valley. So it started getting curvy and looked a bit dangerous. But I made it as close as I could to Moscow Valley, or what I thought it was Moscow Valley. Looking back at the picture now, I'm pretty sure that this isn't the same mountain. However, all the adrenaline got me feeling like I should drive all the way around the island. Do not ask me why. So I headed to the south of the island and stopped at some random beaches and viewpoints until I got to Playa de las Americas. But of course not before having another accident as soon as I tried to stop, as I'm just simply too weak and unbalanced to hold the fucking bike. A random man tried to help me to get the bike back up, but it kind of ended up landing on my leg again. Yeah, at least I have a little heart-shaped scar from it, so a win is a win. After that, I went to this little cute restaurant called Limonella and got a pizza and soft drink for only 15 euros. And afterwards I went for a walk and watched sunset. And after dinner I had to get some pants since I was freezing and it was starting to get dark. And I realized very quickly that I wouldn't make it back to the hotel today, so I ended up looking the cheapest place to stay in the south side of the island. Let's just say it wasn't great, but I woke up 6 hours later, I watched the sunrise in the middle of nowhere before making my way to Santa Cruz de Tenerife. Where I had a breakfast for 7 euros and went for a little walk. After I drove to Playa de las Teresitas, which is one of the 2 only gold sand beaches on the island, which people seem to be very proud of. I can't really relate why, because I think the natural black beaches are so beautiful. So I spent the afternoon there trying to get a time before driving back to Cruz to bring back the scooter until I fell down once again. And this time I was so done driving that I just called around for shopping bags and to pick up my bike. Luckily they did, so I took the bus and headed to the airport to catch my flight back home. And that's it. Thanks for watching and subscribe so I don't feel like I'm talking myself. Bye!